Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the Haves and the Have-Nots review here on YouTube. If you're a fan of Tyler Perry, you've come to the right place. Be sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also check me out on these social media platforms, and links in the description below will lead you to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, and Facebook page. Once again, thanks for joining in and enjoy the video. All right, have and have not fans. Now, let's see here. It's hard for me to even look at the haves and the have-nots the same anymore. Completely honest, after watching Tinker Sumner and Nobody's Fool, I'm just pretty much done with the Candace character. I don't give a crap anymore. I want to see her in more movies like that. But really, when it comes down to it, and I'm not even going to make this into a Candace rant video. Don't even look for that. This is just talking about her loan idea with Benny, because apparently she has the brilliant idea of going down to the bank with Benny, I believe, the next morning. Well, then again, she did say Benny go to the bank in the morning, so I'm just going to assume that they both go down there, because I don't think Benny is fully capable of doing this himself. Not to call Benny mentally retarded or slow. Number one, those phrases are frowned upon in America these days. And number two, I don't really blame Benny so much, the writer, Tyler Perry, for not really elaborating on why he's mentally challenged nowadays. And we all know that it comes from the untold side effects of coming off life support, because Hannah never let the doctor tell her what the side effects would possibly be if he was taken off life support at that stage of his treatment. But what I'm talking about is the fact that she plans on taking out a loan, I guess you could say, with the account countering it. So it's kind of like, hey, I have $75 in my bank account, but I can't touch it because it's a joint account. Let's go down to the bank right now and take out a loan for $75 and use the amount of money, $75, in the joint account as collateral, so to speak. So if for whatever reason I'm not able to pay back the loan by the next 10 days or whatever the time limit is, that's completely fine, because the bank will automatically take that money from my joint account, regardless as to whether or not me and my mother sign it. That's the best way to explain. I think that's how banks work. But in any case, when it comes down to it, the problem with that is it seems like a good enough plan that's obviously not going to work. I mean, look, guys, the show's been on for 5 years. We know how this works. Every time a character has a seemingly smart idea, it ends up backfiring. Like, oh, they got the loan, everything is completely fine. But then within the next 48 hours, which in have and have nots time means a good half of a season, the money will be gone, and then the back half of the season will be these characters running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Because guess what? I'm pretty sure, for whatever reason, we know that it's almost $9 million. So for simplicity's sake, let's just even it out. Candace said that she would give Benny half of the money. So let's just say he gets $4 million. She gets $4 million. Candace takes her 4 and runs. F Charles, F this first lady thing. And again, I'm simplifying down the story, okay? So don't be in the comments like, well, Jeremy, in the next episode, it looks like Charles and Candace are getting close. No. Let's just mark it down to just Benny and Candace, okay? Now, we know that Benny will most likely just do a smart move and pay the interest to the Malones to get them off his back. Now, he's sitting golden, even though Hannah possibly kicked him out of the house. First of all, you know good and well that he would try to share the money, but she wouldn't have anything to do with it. She'll probably just decide to stick. Well, technically, she probably wouldn't go back to work for Catherine, because if the money is gone, that means she won't be able to give Jim off her back. So there's that. She'll probably just be with Derek and, do their thing. Benny will be up here with like over $3 million, living it up, doing whatever. But let's say he gets the tow company back. Maybe that's what happens. He gets the house and everything back that he lost last season. Candace has her $4 million and she's long gone. But then at some point, the money from their bank account is gone. Maybe the money is given back to the crier somehow. Then Hannah does go back to work for them. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, folks. So for whatever reason, the bank demands the money back. It's like, well, you know what? The money that was in your account that you used to counter the loan is completely flushed out, Benny. So unless you get this money together, well, we probably won't kill you like the Malones will, but we'll still F you over in some capacity. Guess what? Candace is long gone. She doesn't give a damn. Her name isn't on any of this stuff. It's all Benny and, of course, Hannah. So they're sitting pretty one minute. Next thing you know, by getting in league with Candace, he gets screwed over again. So the loan thing is probably going to bite them in the ass at some point. And when I say they, I really mean only Benny and Hannah to an extent because of the whole, hey, it's a joint account. But if Benny takes out a loan that uses the joint account as a counter, would Hannah have to sign that? Again, bank logic that I do not understand. And another thing on this is if the loan officer is that same woman who was, you know, had the documents for Hannah and Benny to sign, that's one thing. But keep in mind that Lloyd, the banker, now knows that Candace is, you know, scheming against Jim again. So with Benny being the one to take out this huge loan, I wonder if Lloyd will recognize the Young last name, then call Jim about it, and then, you know, tell him to freeze the account or whatever he needs to do. But then again, I don't know if Hannah and Benny are at the same bank that Lloyd works at. I know that Lloyd was able to trace the bank account numbers from the account that Veronica set up for Candace, and then that money was sent over to an account with Benny and Hannah's name on it. So I don't know. It could be the same bank. I'm just going to guess yes because of the fact that Benny and Hannah went to a nice looking bank. So I'm going to assume it's the same one. Because, again, I'm from a small town where I'm used to the BBTs and the Wells Fargo and whatnot. Not these huge banks that look like malls in terms of size. But I think the loan is either going to work for a while and then it's going to blow up in their faces. Or Jim, once again, because remember, he screwed over Candace, making her lose everything. Maybe he'll set it up so the money is allowed via the loan, but then he's going to end up ruining Benny and Hannah's lives by them not being able to pay back the loan. But at the same time, that is a recycled storyline that I feel like is been played out. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this loan idea is even going to work? Do you think that she just give up the loan idea due to the fact that she might get closer to Charles? Remember, this is supposed to be happening the next morning, but her and Charles possibly kiss in the next episode, which is the same night. So I doubt that Benny and Candace are going to the bank in the morning in the next episode. We probably won't see that happen until 2019. Just speculation. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this plan, which I think is doomed to fail. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you on the next video.